And I told Mike that, and I talked to Jay last night, finally, because Jay's been busy, and I told him, I said, this is getting such a positive response all over, and I'm just so happy that we all could come together and do the project.
Absolutely. I can relate with that, and I know Michael told me that we would enjoy having you on the show and your music and your stories, and he wasn't wrong. Mike's directed some excellent talent our way here for the show, and when he says, you really should have this person on the show, I'd listen, because he's just done good stuff for us, and we're so happy that he directed you our way, or us your way, however, whatever the case may be. We got together, and that's the important thing. We were really, really glad to have you share your music. I do want to, before we run out of time, I want to touch on the one thing that we haven't. You are also nursing?
Yes, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. And finally, after all these years, I get to have my dream job, which is I work in an outpatient setting 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts. And I'm a surgical nurse by trade, so I deal with surgical oncology. And our practice deals with pancreatic, colon, and rectal cancers. Mm. And that's just been my thing, to deal with surgical cancer on the surgical side, not more so the medicine side as far as people getting chemo. Because I've been there twice, a survivor twice, had surgery twice, just been through the whole gamut, but not those type of cancers. And I tell you, it's very rewarding, because 90% of my job is talking to patients. And so you have to build trust with your doctor, first of all. He has to trust
Sure.
you. And then the physician assistant, we've got a great team. And I'm not just saying that. We have a great team. I love working with them. We stay on top of things. I love working with my physician assistant. She's great. She runs the clinic. I'm her backup. Our surgeon, our attending, he's great. Our surgery scheduler. I mean, I just can't say enough, because they are important. It brings the team together, and our
Sure.
patients appreciate that. And I'm telling you guys, I remember when I first started, I wouldn't get out of there. Now, I'm supposed to be done at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not getting out of there till 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Well,
that was in the
you,
beginning. That was the first 6 months, and I said, okay, enough of this. I have to learn to prioritize. So I did, and I'm getting out of there on time, but I'm making sure our patients are taken care of.
Sure. And I'll tell you, the things that I have noticed that I'm drawing from this are, besides your own personality, your bedside manner, if you will, and the person that you are, plus being a cancer survivor yourself, I have this, I can't help but have this feeling that the patients you're dealing with are very fortunate indeed to have you there on their team.
Oh, thank you. The appreciation is shown, and we don't have to buy each other, but we appreciate each other. We say thank you. It's the simple things that matter a lot, and it's the respect. And if you're right. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I run my team by my emotions, but I know if I'm not feeling good, if there's something on my mind or something, I'm very quiet. And they're not used to that, and they're like, what's the matter? And they think I says, well, and I don't like to go into details, because I don't like to burden people with what's going on with me. I'm the type of person, I have my faith, and then I try to work it out myself. And I said, I think I better just pretend I'm happy when I might not be feeling good or something's wrong. Sure. Because these people, it sets the tone. And I'm not trying to do that. I tell them, I said, I'm human. I do have headaches, or I might ache or something may happen. Someone I know may have passed away, or there might be a patient of ours that I'm so worried about that I have to block out the world and concentrate, and how am I going to take care of this, this patient. So that's why I love what I do. I love being a nurse. Can I say how long I've been a nurse?
Yes, by all means.
How about if I give you a year, and then you can calculate it? I graduated from nursing school June 1st, 1987.
Oh, my gosh. Congratulations. Thank
you, and I'm still too young to retire.
Now let me jump in here with a
vocabulary.
Let me jump in here with a question, because I know that the type of oncology that you are dealing with, I mean, there's no such thing as a good cancer. They're all serious. Some a bit more than others. But music is such a powerful form of communication, and more importantly, I think it could be a powerful medicine. Do you sing to your patients? Because with a voice like you have, it could be, if anything, it could be a mental soothing. I just kind of flashed on that while you were talking about your career, and I'm thinking that this is music. I know that music makes good medicine.
It does. And at one time I wanted to get into music therapy, but I would have to go to school full time, and I couldn't. But I'm going to tell you, throughout my years, as when I used to do bedside nursing, taking direct care of the patients, I used to sing to, up and down the hallways. If there was something going on with one of my patients or some of my patients, if I'm trying to solve a problem, I'll just start singing. And out of that, being a musician, there's a program in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, headed by Annie Pugar. It's called Music Smiles, under the Sonny Pugar Memorial Foundation. And Sonny had pancreatic cancer, and of course he died some years ago. He was a drummer. He and his wife had started it. She carries it on. They take musicians in the community, and we go to hospitals, rehab centers, nursing homes, and I've been doing that. And it's so rewarding. I love it.
We're running out of time here. So before we do, I want to reiterate what I'm sure you heard me tell Davy Williamson before he left about you being part of our family now that you're on the show, and my Facebook groups page, the music page, the David Bowers Awards, where you can post your releases, your music news and everything. Feel free. That's what it's there for. You can post directly to it. And we've got about 30 seconds left, so I want you to be sure and tell the folks now about this next tune we're going to play, because Miss Freddy going to fix you.
Oh, my goodness. It's an original tune written by a bass player out of Pittsburgh, Mike Sweeney, and it's perfect. And every time I play it out, I sing it out, I dedicate it to the healthcare workers or caregivers that's taking care of somebody. So it's a great song, blues song, dance tune, and I love it. And it's one of my second most requested songs whenever I perform out.
Fantastic, Miss Freddy. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We look forward to you coming back in the future.
Thanks, you guys. And, just tell them where they can find me on my Facebook page, Miss Freddy, or Instagram, Freddie Stover, or Twitter at Miss Freddy 17, or go to my website, MissFreddy.com. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You just did that. And if listeners, if you have trouble finding her, drop me a line and I'll help you find her online. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Freddy, and Miss Freddy's going to fix you.
You come home tired, been working all day. You need a nurse to take those aches away. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. Leave your troubles behind, let me ease your mind. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. I'll fix you up fine. I'll take you in, look after you. You'll be a new man before I'm through. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. I said I would, baby. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. Leave your troubles behind, let me ease your mind. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. I'll fix you up fine. Quit drinking that poison, popping them pills. All the stuff only adds to your ill. You need a woman with a heart of gold who'll fix you up a bowl of soup for your soul, yeah. Stick with me, baby, 'cause everything gonna be alright. with me anytime. It'll be all right, morning, noon, and night, sugar. You come home tired, been working all day. You need a nurse to take those aches away. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. I said I would, honey. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. Leave your troubles behind. Let me ease your mind. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. We'll fix you fine. Leave your troubles behind. Let me ease your mind. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. We'll fix you fine. Leave your troubles behind. Let me ease your mind. Miss Freddy's gonna fix you. We'll fix you fine.
Oh, yeah. Miss Freddy gonna fix you. And there you have it. That was Miss Freddy. What a joy to talk to her. And we thank you so much, Miss Freddy. We also thank Davy Williamson for coming in and sharing his debut single with us. And we look forward to having both of them come back and join us in the future. We also look forward to having you come back and join us next week for more music and all kinds of crazy things happening on the David Bowers Awards. Meanwhile, John Bon Jovial, take us home.
Okay. Thanks, folks. You did it again. You spent another perfectly good hour with us here at the David Bowers Awards, and we certainly are grateful that you've allocated the time. The David Bowers Awards is broadcast around the world from the studios of Computer Help USA in Naples, Florida, and, of course, from the Valley of the Sun in Tempe, Arizona, and we are available for absolutely free on most of the major streaming services. Be sure to follow the David Bowers Awards on Blog Talk Radio, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, places like that. And join us next week for the David Bowers Awards, Saturday at 12 p.m. That's noon Eastern on WRFZ FM 106.3 Rochester Free Radio and on Blog Talk Radio, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and, of course, 6 p.m. UTC. So until next week for the David Bowers and Nick, our marvelously geeky engineer, I am yours truly, the legendarily lovable John Bon Jovial, urging you to wash your hands, still got to keep your distance, wear that face mask, and we will see you next week right here on the David Bowers Awards.